not even in this episode.
You can say, hey, you walked in randomly halfway through the episode.
Hey, so guys, Kristian's here. He walked in randomly without being invited.
Without announcing himself.
Without announcing himself.
He just showed up.
God. You just put something at the beginning of the episode and say, hey, Kristian walked in halfway through the episode.
We're not doing that. That's stupid. No.
Fine.
Yeah.
Don't put it in the intro.
We're not.
They're just so easy.
Alright, so guys. You're making it harder for him to understand.
What?
I don't think it's picking him up.
It is picking it up.
Is it picking me up, Gabe?
It is picking it up.
I didn't think it picked up from the side.
I got it, yeah.
I'm not even on the side.
He's like back
I'm
though.
on the,
So.
on the back corner.
Lab side. Just go back up.
If you can't speak up a little bit, that'd be great, but
Okay.
that's it.
Oh, here. I'll move forward.
That's why I screwed over a little bit.
Okay.
Oh.
You're really close to Gabe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, touch his shoulder. It's making it. Gabe likes that.
Gabe, are you blushing?
Is it making you feel bad?
No, I'm upset.
You feel better now, Gabe?
It's okay.
Oh, my mom was calling me. Didn't I?
You know we can stop recording for like 2
Oh,
minutes.
it's okay. We're. Hello and welcome to The College Life. My name is Caleb Holmes.
And I'm Gabe DeGroot.
And I'm Kylie Howard.
Okay, so today I have one question that I would like to talk about. And hopefully will get answered. How do I find success in your respective careers? So I had this question because I've been reading this book. It's a small book called Miracle Morning. It's written by Hal Elrod. The book explains Hal Elrod's story of success and how he achieves his goals through life, and how we as readers can do the same. The main way to do that is to wake up an hour earlier than you normally do, and for that hour, you're supposed to help yourself become a better person by doing 10 minutes of what he calls S.A.V.E.R.S. And they go down with each letter is something that you're supposed to do for those 10 minutes. I'll explain what the S.A.V.E.R.S is. So for S, and please stop if you have any questions or if you want to add to this, we'll just stop on each one and discuss it. So for S is silence. So let me just begin. While I was reading this, I haven't finished it. So just to clarify, I haven't finished it. I'm almost finished with it. I have like one more chapter left. However, S is stands for silence. So what you do is you wake up, you either you take a shower, wash your face, get something just to wake yourself up, and then you sit back and you just sit there for 10 minutes just in silence. You can do a lot of things with that silence. Doing like if you are religious prayer, do like the Namaste pose and just like I do that a couple times. I did this a couple times. It actually really helped me. That's the reason why I want to talk about this. So if you guys, why don't we do this? Let's explain this like you guys would do it. So Gabe, if while you're doing this, what would you actually be talking about? So for silence, what would you be doing? If you wake up, you would wash your face and then go to silence. What would you do?
To be honest, I'd probably just go back to my bed and just lay down and
That's the point, though. You're supposed to do this in the living room.
I just go to sleep on the floor.
Okay, so for 10 minutes, you'll be sleeping. Then you have an alarm, and you wake up, and then the A is affirmation. Affirmation is you get a piece of paper, and you write down everything that you enjoy in life, everything that you want to succeed in.
I couldn't do that in 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably not.
No, I would need about an hour. Just because, like, I have a lot
Well, that's
of things.
the point, though. So you write down as much as you can for that 10 minutes just to remind yourself that you actually have stuff going for you. So you won't get into that. Because a lot of people that are reading this book have this depressed state.
It's like a motivation thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So because while he made Miracle Morning, he was in a depressed state because he was in a dump. It was his second second crash in his career, and so he ran, and then while he was running, he figured out, hey, I need to actually wake up an hour earlier to actually make myself a better person, and so I need to do this, and so then he made S.A.V.E.R.S. So for V is visualization. I don't quite understand what the visualization part of it is, because what he's pretty much saying is that you need to like just look at pictures and like motivational like cat pictures. That's
Cat
pretty much
pictures?
yeah, like the hang in there kind of picture.
Oh,
like,
I would just get on iPhone and count that as looking at pictures.
But that's what I mean. It doesn't. I don't think I quite understood while I was reading it what he was trying to say, but that's pretty much what he was saying.
So my friend has a board in her room that is like a bulletin board thingy, like you can tack stuff to or whatever, hang stuff from. And every morning when she gets up, she tacks something new to the board.
There you go.
So like, I think she has something about surfing because she used to like to surf. So I think she has something about surfing on there, and she has like song titles that came like she takes words out of magazines and she'll like tack them up like one at a time and make like a sentence out of them. It's kind of cool. It seems like it would take a lot of time, but
Well, I'm sure you can take. I mean, you got 10 minutes. You probably could do that.
I'm a neat freak though, so that'd make me uncomfortable to have like not the whole thing filled in at once. It
well,
would really bother me.
and also me is like, I would have to make it to where no picture was overlapping itself
Yeah.
or whatever. So I'd have to be like, put it here and then like.
Get out your
put it
measuring
here.
tape so that you can make sure everything.
Or you can get a binder and just like as like a pictures album, and just like each one, it's like it's cute. It's like fun.
Just pull out your baby album.
Yeah, but there you go. Now E is exercise. So for 10 minutes, he did push-ups, chin-ups, everything like that. And so because
What I would do for exercise, I'd probably just play PlayStation. Exercise my thumb.
Jeez, you suck at this. You're not gonna be able to do this. Might as well just fall asleep.
No doubt. I'll wake up an hour earlier.
Want
Come
to
on.
do this? Okay.
And I couldn't do anything for 10 minutes. The only thing I could do is like, turn on my PlayStation and download updates or something like that. I'd make sure all
You know
the
what would be
updates-
kind of cool? Like planking or like wall sitting for
Oh,
10
gosh.
minutes. That would be kind of fun.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic.
No,
or
I'm
not.
so serious right now.
And it
That
just-
would be kind of like because like
I'd probably fall asleep.
you only have
kinda
10
while sitting.
minutes, so like you could like try to like challenge yourself. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
I like that.
I might have
Honestly,
to
I
incorporate
would
that.
probably
That's kinda
fall asleep
cool.
while sitting.
It's an hour earlier than you normally wake up. It's not that big of a deal.
Dude, I have a hard time.
I don't
waking-
understand.
I have a hard time
why.
waking up in general, so an hour earlier just kills me.
Seriously? See, that's the point that the reader or the writer is telling you. Is like it's your mindset that you say, "Hey, I can't do it because I mean it's an hour earlier than I normally wake up, and it's already hard enough as it is." But if you go to sleep thinking I'm gonna wake up an hour earlier and I'm gonna feel great, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to wake up.
I don't sleep well, so.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe because you need to.
Okay,
wake up
so
an
me
hour
waking
early.
up an hour earlier just make me more tired because I already don't get enough sleep anyway.
No, because you actually have this, and so it's for yourself because of this S.A.V.E.R.S thing.
I don't know if it helped me. I don't think it would.
For the R is reading.
That
So-
I could do.
So after you finish exercising, you read for 10 minutes. But it's not just read about like your favorite book, like I Am Number 4 series. You read something like Miracle Morning, The Road to Character, which is a book that Michonne Kirk actually told us that we should read, which I did read, and it's amazing. You guys should read
What
it.
about I have this basketball book?
There you go. Something that will help you
I'm very
in
into
your career, which I'm
Ooh.
sure something that you would want to. You wouldn't want to.
Actually, that would actually help me
Yeah,
because
because
it's
isn't it
about
something with marketing?
well, it's about business and how NBA players
Yeah.
like started their careers and got into money and stuff.
Well, if you're religious, we do like Bible readings and devotionals, so you could totally do that because it doesn't take 10 minutes to read a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
For the S, the last S is scribbing. Scribbing? S-C-I.
Scripting.
Scribing.
Write like you just write.
Yeah, write in your journal.
Well, then
Oh.
what is the A's thing where you write about your?
You're supposed to write stuff that you like, and in the scribing, you're supposed to write the stuff that's actually going to be like the stuff that you want to get done that day.
Oh,
Stuff that's
okay.
actually happening to you.
Well, that's actually I could do that.
So you can do exercise, reading, and scribing. So you can wake up 30 minutes later.
Yes!
An hour later.
You have this assignment. I'll do the ers, not the
The
save,
ers.
just the
The
ers.
S.A.V.E.R.S. The S.A.V.E.R.S. or the ERS.
The SAV, and I just do the ers. That's all I'm doing.
So the Miracle Morning, it gives you. They're doing this 30-day challenge, and you're supposed to do this for 30 days, and then you're supposed to have this like awakening and you change your life, which I'm really excited about because I'm really wanting to do this. I've been like slowly getting into it. I haven't really started my 30 days yet because I'm way too busy for that. I'm just joking. I'm not busy. That actually would help me out. And this book has the main topic of living a life of purpose. And so, what is your life of purpose, and what is it that you want to do? And that's what I wanted to get into. The main topic is finding success in your respected career. And is there any type of theorem or recipe that might help the listeners with the main topic? And no, it is not a recipe for chicken. You already had that joke. You can't say it again.
I was gonna.
Can I say it?
Oh, God. I really wish that I prepared more for this episode. I've been extremely busy this week.
It's okay. You've been scribbing.
Oh. So
maybe you should do more of it so you can write down what you want to get done for the day, so you're not so busy. Your schedule.
Just scrib more.
See this fist right here?
That's not a scribbing fist.
Jeez, stop.
Okay, we all actually care about you, and that's why we do this.
Gabe, you're wanting to do something in marketing, right?
Yep.
So, have you ever thought about something that would actually help you in being successful in that, like right now, because you're wanting to go to a university next semester?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you can do right now that would help you in that? Not going to the university, but helping you in your career while you're in college.
Well, I still need some credit hours left. So over the summer, I'm taking an intro to business class. I don't need it, but I'm taking it, so it'll help me get hopefully a leg up on everyone else. So like when I have to do all my other business classes, I'm like, hey, I already know most of this because I took an intro to business class. So I'm hoping that that'll help.
Don't you need a business class in university?
I need 10. There's like business economics, business whatever, business. Yeah, I have a ton of business courses, but an intro to business class over the summer, a quick 8-week class or whatever it is. Hopefully some of it will give me a good idea, and so when I actually start the degree, I know general stuff, so that way I can get through the easy stuff at the beginning, and then that way I can just focus on the more difficult stuff later this semester.
Wait, so you're taking this, but it's for humanities, for your basics, right?
No, it's an elective.
An elective, I'm sorry.
I just need, all I need is elective credits, and I just thought that this would be a good starter. Like, it'll help me. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to take it, but I just figured, well, I need some elective credits. There's not a wide range of courses that I'm interested in over the summer, so.
Okay, so let's talk about something that's not just out of college. What are stuff that you can do right now out of college that would help you in being a manager, or something that would actually help you in your character building?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I should think about it more.
Oh, Kylie, have you thought of anything like that?
What do you mean?
For your character building, for being a teacher, or you're still working?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all I really do to kind of prep for that is I'm around kids all the time, like whether it's serving at church in the children's groups, or babysitting friends' kids, or going out and watching the Little League baseball games and stuff. And
you do this because you know that it would help you.
Yeah, because being around kids, because I'm in college, you don't really have, I don't have a class right now where it's strictly learning about kids, or being around kids. So kind of having that on top of I'm taking developmental psych right now. So being around little kids and learning about developmental psych together is kind of wow, now I understand why they're all acting like this. I understand what they're doing now. I get it.
And you help out in the tutoring center, so you know how to deal with annoying little kids.
I guess you could say that.
I understand why they're crying for 45 minutes.
Have you done that in the tutoring center, Caleb?
No, that was an inside joke from...
It was a conversation we had before we started recording that we're not going to repeat. Because if somebody just happens to listen to it, I could get in some trouble.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Gabe. Or not Gabe. I pointed at Kristian and I said, Gabe, Kristian, since you're here, what are you wanting to do in your like what's your main degree right now?
Right now it's general studies.
General studies. What do you want to do in the future?
Computer programming.
Okay. Have you thought about seeing what would help you in your in that career?
Yeah. I am going to go to the VOTEC and do their program for it, just to get like a head start for when I go to an actual university. And like I've taken one class back in high school, but other than that, the only other thing I've thought of for like trying to get ahead in it is like talking to my mom's boss and coworkers, because they do a lot of programming stuff. So just seeing what they say are the top programming languages to learn.
Let's pretend that, Gabe, for you, if you're wanting to do something in marketing,
Mm-hmm.
what would help you into doing that for a character building, trying to get you moving on? Do you know any people that would actually be doing marketing in Oklahoma or anywhere like that?
No, I mean I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I mean, really the biggest part of marketing I'm probably going into is like the advertising part.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people that are in advertising.
Right.
It doesn't even have to be a big advertising corporation. It could just be somebody who works for a smaller company that works in that company's advertising department, like a small Oklahoma business, like, and so how they get their name out there. There's got to be somebody that does that. I could just talk to them. I don't know.
So what I'm hearing from all three of you guys, is that you're saying that the best way to actually, instead of just going to college, for you to be successful, you need to find something that you're interested in, that you have like church functions, your friends, like look up like your parents' friends and see if you can find something, or find places around that. Just start out small, finding places around your community that would actually help you.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Look for internships
yeah.
while you're in
That's
college.
another-
Internships.
That's what I was gonna say.
They have internships for almost every degree.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so explain that. How do you get an internship?
I don't have one, so I'm not
Well,
I'm not 100% about how you would go about it. But I assumed that it would be the same as applying for a scholarship or a job, where you would apply, and if you get accepted, it's kind of like a work study thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would go and you would do the internship.
I know that most
under your
internships
degree.
you don't get paid.
No,
Yeah.
that's most
There,
of
there,
them,
there's
yeah.
there's some that I know that they get paid, but even then it's still a small amount. You know?
Well, there was a NASA internship that my bio teacher was talking about a couple weeks ago, and like to do it, it was basically fill out the application, and you do have to be in at least I think it was one science class during the summer, and then they'd look at you to see if you could work for them, and it was paid. It was actually really
They have some
well
ag
paid.
internships that Professor Simpson brings up, and they're paid too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just like I said, it really just
it depends though.
Because I mean, if I was going to do an internship, I would be putting most of my time into that internship. So I would want some pay. I would want to get paid for it.
Yeah,
just a
because
little bit.
I
I'm
know
not asking
I know
for,
that
like-
there's I know that there's a lot of people that they come right out of college and they start their internship, and so they're not getting paid, but then they'll have to like at night when they're not doing their internship job, they'll have to like work to get money, because obviously working for free, you gotta live. Like
Yeah. So
I know that. Well, I know that a lot of people actually in like OU. I know they have internships while going to college, so it is actually you can like, knock out two birds with one stone kind of thing.
Yeah.
But-
That's
yeah,
kind
'cause-
of what work study is.
Yeah,
like
because when you get out, you have your degree, but you also have what do you call that?
job experience, like field experience.
Experience. Thank you. Yeah.
Because like that's what some of our people who work in like the testing center or the tutoring center want to go into some type of job similar. So they're doing work study. So it's like they're working towards their degree, but it's like an internship kind of.
Well, so what can you do to make your degree feel like? What can you do to progress yours? Like, because you asked us all that question, but you didn't answer it.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Okay.
curious. You know,
All right,
I'm not
that's
trying
fine.
to put you on the spot. I'm just
No.
curious.
I mean,
I
it's
already
not
have
like
my
you
plan.
put us on the spot.
No, exactly. I mean, it's fair. I already have a plan. I'm wanting to do something in movie production, and for me to get that, I would have to do a bachelor's in fine arts. I'm working on an independent film in the summer. I've tried to reach out to different executive producers and different producers in Hollywood. I've only gotten their what's it called? Secretaries. But you know, I'm just trying to get myself out there. I'm trying to get a YouTube channel up with just different films, different like short films that I could maybe do. I'm working on my writing, writing scripts, writing different short stories, and I'm working on a novel right now.
You're scribbing more.
Am I scribbing? And so that's the reason why I brought this. I mean, I'm reading books like Miracle Morning and trying to see if I can make, because I feel like a lot of people can do anything. I mean, a lot of people can just become a marketer, do something in marketing.
Mm-hmm.
People can. What was it that you were one to do?
Computer
You want to do
programming,
something in computer programming. Anyone could be a teacher. I mean, anyone could do our jobs, but it just depends on the person that's going to hire you is going to look for you as like the person, not what you're capable of, but the person that you actually are. And so you have to be like, you're wanting them to pretty much sell yourself to say, hey, I'm outgoing, I'm really nice.
I'm a better person than the next guy.
Exactly. And so
It's like I have the same job.
it's kind of like that
education,
the psychological warfare that you go to and try to get a job,
but- Mhm.
and then you wear a nice suit, and the person right next to you is wearing a t-shirt and jeans. The person that's wearing the suit is gonna look a lot nicer than the guy, and so he might they're gonna think twice.
Unless it's a job for a t-shirt modeling, then he might.
Why do you have to do that?
Another good thing I've learned about when you're going to apply for jobs, make sure that when you go in to have an interview, you're either the first or the last person.
Yes. Yeah. I've heard that.
Because it's
I totally don't believe that though.
You know?
Really?
Okay, so when I wanted to work at Iron Tree, there were like 40 of us, okay, who
Yeah.
got interviewed in the same day. Like I saw the interview
Wow.
schedule, and I was in the middle.
Yeah.
I was at 3 p.m. and they interviewed till like 8 p.m.
Well, you were just that good.
Yeah.
I told them Harry Potter jokes, so they were like, yes.
I mean, that's
So I was
you
like,
know,
turn
there-
up.
there
Hey,
are the-
like,
there are-
if you don't have something to make a really good impression,
Yeah.
then
I think it's
being
kind of cool
first
to
or
go
last.
for the challenge
There-
though,
there
to be
are
in the
the-
middle. Like,
well-
can you?
well, here's the
Are you better?
That's the
Like,
point. It is a challenge instead of going to.
Here's the
I
thing
see
though,
them
like
as challenges,
Exactly,
So I like
I-
that.
yeah.
Like, I'm into it.
there's
Yeah.
the,
Makes sense.
there's
but
the
I mean,
people in the middle that
I'd like it to be easy.
Sorry, Gabe.
but there are the people in the middle that stand out, you know. Okay, like Kylie, she had some good jokes that might have bumped it up, but the first
funny.
person going in for the interview sets the tone for everyone else. So if the first person's good, it's like, oh, I want them the people behind them to at least meet this expectation. Well, if they're bad, it's like, well, everyone behind them has to beat this expectation. And so they set the tone, so they stand out more. And then the last person, they're like,
God, I want to get out of here.
no, like, I want to get out of here. So like, I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The last
Okay.
person's the last person they see, so they stand out more because you know they get to leave afterward. It's like, was this person good? I don't remember. I was trying.
Oh,
to get
so because they look good because they're like their last one.
yeah, their last one. It's like, oh yes, you stand out to
Yeah.
me because I once you leave and I don't have to see your face anymore, I get to go as well.
Yes. Did I answer you guys?
Yeah.
What I
Yeah.
said did that
Mhm.
help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not making that much of an impact on you if you can't remember it after like 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I remember.
You need to do it better.
Jeez.
Scrib more.
I actually am writing in a journal. It's a film journal and everything that I review movies and stuff. And
Yeah, he really does. Like, we used to go to movies and he used to take it and write just notes about the movie.
During the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was when it wasn't a big movie. Like, it was a good movie, but like not a movie that was super.
yeah,
fun.
like Batman vs Superman. I'll never put that. I mean, it's just eyes are right at the screen. I'm never.
Any superhero movie, but like any movie
Yeah.
that's not superhero, he probably would have had that notebook.
Yeah. I still do that sometimes, but it's kind of hard for me to write while I'm like in the dark. So I just keep it in my car, and then after if I'm alone, I write it down.
And when we took Professor Kaya's class, that's all he took his movie notes in,
Mhm.
which is really good. And the film was lit class. That's all you took your notes in.
So, I guess my advice would be just like if you can, because I'm the most information that I've gotten from any other material is just books. So get as many books as you possibly can that would help you out in like your character building or your respective careers. Find something in marketing, computer
Programming.
Oh my gosh.
Find something in computer programming and find something in teaching. I'm sorry, it's been a
It's
crazy
okay.
day
He
already.
just doesn't think I scrib enough. You don't think I scrib enough, so
Scrib enough,
you don't,
yeah.
you don't remember it.
Man, gotta be about that scribbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're never
Talk
gonna
about-
live that down either.
Kicking a dead horse, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Did I say that right? Did I say that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I've never heard that.
I haven't
Is it
either.
kick- You've
I've
never
never-
heard that?
I've never heard that saying. So
Is it?
it's kicking a dead
Kicking-
horse.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were both laughing, so I guess it worked.
I mean,
You've
it's
never heard
amusing,
that?
but I've never heard it. It works, I guess.
I mean, it's just like killing two birds with one stone. You're kicking a dead horse. You're bringing something up that
I don't know. Let's just
like
Alright.
go
Like,
go
it's
lay.
because of this
kick him
episode.
again.
That's what he's doing to me. Scribble. Jeez. This episode has actually, it's not been the best episode, but this episode's brought like more episodes and like topics to my attention. So great. You're not invited anymore, Mr. Scribble Man. All right,
Hey.
we're cutting.
You told me that it was 2 to 3, so I showed up late.
2:30.
I said 3. I said it's going to be 2. Now it's at 3. I said we moved it to 2 to 3.
Oh. Okay.
You did from 2 to 3, not 2 to 3.
It's like a Madagascar. It's like 69 months. 69 months? No, 629 months. All right, so Gabe, Kylie, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. And Kristian, I know you weren't here
Yee.
most of the time, but thank you. You did.
Yee.
You helped out.
Very nice scribbing.
Thank you.
We're done. We're done. Well, fellow podcast listeners, if there's any comments or questions that you would like to ask any of us, or if you would like to comment on the show, please feel free to do that on Facebook or Twitter. If you are interested in the Redlands Community College, please go to redlandscc.edu. And as always, dream big, students. All right, so S. So for I don't know my letters either, guys.
This is just favors, not savers.
Scribbing? S-C-I...
Scripting.
Scribing. Writing?
Scribbing?
Scribing. Scribing is like writing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to write stuff on your journal. Like, get a journal.
Scribbing?
Scribbing. That's what it looked like in this angle. I was like, okay. Doesn't matter.
So S is for shit,
Hmm?
right? S is for shit.
Wow.
No, okay.
Jeez. Just go back home. Not too bad.
Just scrib.
Okay,
For the record, Gabe is not feeling well, and that's the reason why he's acting like this.
sorry,
No, he's
listeners.
just-
No, it's been a bad day. I ain't doing so hot.
God, I'm just gonna leave. This is awful.
Dude, I told you I don't feel good.
What just happened?
don't
You were
know.
like talking and then out of nowhere you're just like,
Because
I'm
she's
going
like, I
home.
was like, this was supposed to be a joke. That was like,
I was
the end of
laughing.
my
I just
joke.
wasn't laughing out loud.
I just didn't think it was funny. I'm not finding much funny in it.
All right. Okay.
Kyle's like, no.
I'm doing this for the credit hour.
No, you guys are my pals.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome.